Today we're going to talk a little bit more about rebalancing. So I've already done a video where we talk about what it is and some of the reasons why you do it. And so this one is going to be a little bit more into the weeds of how often should I do it. Going back to our last example, we have our investor here, and then they want to be in a 60-40 portfolio, right? There's two main ways to rebalance. So the first one, and it's definitely the more straightforward way, is that you just do it on a set schedule. So for example, we just say we're going to rebalance once a year, and you just pick a day, you put it on your calendar and say, this is the day that I rebalance. In our example, what we're going to do is we're going to say that our stocks have gone up from $60,000, say, to $80,000. And then let's say in the same year that our bonds have stayed flat, so they're still at $40,000. In order to rebalance, what we're going to do is we're going to sell some of the stocks and buy some of the bonds. At its basic level, that's kind of all there is to it. Is that we've kind of gone back to our original balance, and then also what we've actually done is it's a systematic way of selling while things are higher, and then buying things that are lower, which is kind of the whole name of the game of investment. So as far as it goes from that timing perspective, so the first one that we talked about was saying that we just do it on a set schedule. So we would say we just do it once a year on January 1st. So the other possibility is, instead of just doing it on a set schedule, is that you only do it whenever they get so far out of whack. And so the term for it is percentage bands. And in that scenario, rather than just doing it every year, in this example, you'd say, I'm only going to do it whenever my stock portion, for example, reaches 70%, then that's what triggers it to say, okay, go back down to 60%. The pros for doing the bands is that it's actually been, their studies have shown that the returns are a little bit better. And then also the actual number of times that you do rebalances will be different. It could be a lot less. And so if you have trading costs and things like that, then it could keep those costs down. But the main drawback from doing that is it's pretty difficult. You have to be monitoring it all the time. And so if you're a do-it-yourself person, then more than likely just do it annually and then you're fine. But if you have an advisor, or if you have some kind of way of having rebalancing software, then they're able to do the monitoring of these bands and trigger it whenever it makes sense. All right, I appreciate your time. I know we got a little bit more into the weeds, but hopefully this helps you guys out too, and I will talk to you guys later.